Hi and welcome along to AFTV Transfer Daily, the show that keeps you up to date with players that have been linked with a January transfer move to Arsenal. Now, we're still in this studio, unfortunately. The electricians have assured me they're coming in this afternoon. They're going to fix the problem and we should be back in the normal studio tomorrow. They better be, right? They better have to send round someone like DT or something to sort them out. Right, time to get into all of the transfer rumours for today. And the biggest one is this one. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang being linked with a move to Arsenal. Now, we've been linked with this guy for years and years and years. We would have all have loved to have seen it happen over the years, and it hasn't happened. Why is it going to happen now? I mean, Aubameyang, as we know, is a superb player, brilliant player. And what a lot of the rumours are saying, and this is coming out of Germany, is that Arsenal have identified him as the player to replace Alexis Sanchez. And for me, yes, he could replace Alexis Sanchez, although he's more of a centre forward and what would happen to Lacazette. But listen, you've got a player like that, you fit him in somewhere, right? But Aubameyang's apparently the player that Arsenal have identified. Borussia Dortmund would be willing to sell, but they'd want about £50 million for him. He's been brilliant again this season. I think he scored 21 goals in 23 games, 13 goals already in the Bundesliga. But he's had a lot of problems this season at Borussia Dortmund. There was at one stage he was on his way out of the club just before the season started. They've disciplined him for a couple of problems that he's had, and all's not completely well with him there in Dortmund, but he's still scoring goals. He's still a top player. Now, Chelsea are apparently interested in him. Manchester City are interested in him. They're interested in everybody all the time. Liverpool are interested in him. And apparently we are interested in him. Now, how much of this is just talk or how much of this is Arsenal being serious? And to me, if they did want to find a replacement for Alexis Sanchez, he would be the perfect replacement. But for me, they should have went and tried to have done this in the summer. That's the sort of moves they should have been trying to make. There's no guarantee that a guy like that would come because, listen, he's got choices all over the place where he can go to. But why didn't we try and make that move in the summer if this is true? But that is one of the rumours today. We're also being linked again today with Lamar. Now, Thomas Lamar, I'm sure we're going to get linked with him right throughout this January transfer window. One of the reasons why we're being linked so heavily with him again today is because apparently Liverpool are really interested in bringing him in. They want to bring him in because they're looking like they could lose Coutinho this month to Barcelona. So they've identified Lamar as a replacement. And there's been lots of stories flying around that Liverpool are going to make a bid for him. Even though I saw a story from Guillaume Balaguer, the excellent Spanish football correspondent, coming out and saying that he believes this is untrue and that Liverpool haven't made a move for Lamar. But Liverpool being linked with him, and hence, if that is true and Arsenal are serious about getting him, they're going to have to get their skates on and hurry up and try and get a deal done. I was chatting to a fan yesterday after the Chelsea game, a French fan, who was saying that he feels that Lamar will stay at Monaco until the end of the season. So we'll have to wait and see what happens to that. It's really hard to get deals done for these really top players in January. You know, either you go way over the odds or most of them, they're not going to move. But links still out there for Lamar. Now, looks like Arsenal are about to make their first signing of the January transfer window, and it's the Greek player I spoke to you about yesterday, Konstantinos Mavropanos of PSA Giannini. Arsene Wenger coming out yesterday when asked about him and saying, yes, we're close to signing him, but he's not ready to play for us. We'll give him a loan. And the price is apparently going to be around about £2.2 million. This guy only started playing professional football or proper football in 2016. So it's a bit like Cohen Bramall's move last year. It's like a dream move for him. Apparently there's the new scout Sven who's recommended this guy. So that guy, he's found gems along the way. So hopefully this is another gem. But again, for us Arsenal fans who saw that defensive display against Chelsea again yesterday, where defensively we were poor, we just look on it and say, yes, this is great for the future and stuff like that, but we need a commanding centre-back right now. Why are we not trying to go out there and get that commanding centre-back? We need a defensive midfielder. How many years have Arsenal needed a defensive midfielder? How many years? I mean, we've been talking about this since Gilberto left Arsenal. Every single year, I've been going down to the Emirates, way even before we started doing ArsenalFanTV, and fans would be like, Rob, you know what we need? A defensive midfielder. And to this day, we still have not got that player. And defender as well, and that commanding defender. To this day, we've still not got that player, and it's one of the reasons why we have performances like last night, where going forward, we're excellent, we can hurt any team in the Premier League, but defensively, you know we're always going to concede, and that's why we are where we are. But why do we not just address that? I'm just hoping that these new guys that have come in can see what Arsene Wenger has not seen for all these years. Finally, Jack Wilshere. Now, he said yesterday, they still haven't sorted out his contract. Great goal by him yesterday. Great performance by him again. He's fit. He's strong. He should be the captain of Arsenal's football team. I think universally, you speak to any fan at Arsenal, they keep saying that. He knows what it's all about. But why has his contract not been sorted out yet? I don't get it. I know negotiations take time and that, but this guy's got 6 months left. What are Arsenal waiting for some mega club to come in with stupid money where Jack Wilshere can't refuse, and then he goes? Sort out Jack Wilshere's contract. This should be a priority. They should be sitting down today and getting that done. Signing Jack, how good would this be? You sign Jack Wilshere to a new contract, and then just before the next home game or something, he comes on the pitch and they announce it, and that would be brilliant for the fans. The sort of fans that gives the fans the fans a little uplift. But again, I don't know. It's confusing to me. I really don't get it. But Jack Wilshere hopefully will get a new contract signed this month. So I'm hoping it will happen with Mesut Ozil. And actually, I want to do a poll today. I want to ask you guys, Jack Wilshere, because I think he should be the new captain. DT yesterday in his interviews, I remember him saying that he should be the captain. He feels that Wilshere should be captain. What do you guys think? Should Jack Wilshere be the new captain of Arsenal Football Club? Yes or no? He's per Mertesacker at the moment. He ain't even play. He didn't even get selected yesterday. It was Chambers and Holding in front of him. So should Jack Wilshere be the new club captain? Let me know in the poll. Thanks for watching AFTV Transfer Daily today. Don't forget to check out all of our interviews from the Chelsea game. Don't forget to check out the podcast that is coming up this week with me and DT. We're touching on a subject that I'm sure everybody's going to be interested in. So make sure you check that out.
Subscribe to ArsenalFanTV.